I just got to know. I got to know. Do anybody believe that any of these quarterbacks, Chad Henne, Colt McCoy, Kellen Clemens, Matt Barkley, Paxton Lynch, Scott Tolzien, anybody believe that Lamar Jackson isn't better than any one of these quarterbacks? Or potentially could be better than these quarterbacks? We back. It's the Boxing Clinic and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. You know we talk more than boxing. We on this football grind. And we got some draft talk coming. I got my homie John Jay-Z. We gonna be chopping it up around the draft combine and doing podcasts and doing live videos for you guys that love the NFL. But I got a couple NFL videos coming up today. But I'm just saying, like, why is it that black quarterbacks don't get the same shots as white quarterbacks? I mean, you got guys that stay in the league, like I mentioned yesterday, John Parker Wilson. People in Alabama know, people in Atlanta know. Third string quarterback for Atlanta forever. Matt Barkley, you knew he wasn't going to be shit in his first few years. Let's keep it real. I mean, Chad Henne's been the backup in Miami and the Jaguars for years, and I'm a Michigan guy. But at the end of the day, I mean, he should have been out the league. Paxton Lynch, you can see he can't play. Trevor Siemian, he can't play. You know, Brock Osweiler, he can't play. Everybody can see that. But you're going to tell me that Lamar Jackson can't play. Can at least get a shot at quarterback and do better than the guys that I named. Scott Tolzien, come on. Why is it they want to employ white quarterbacks because they don't have the ability to switch positions? That may be a good case. Okay, he can't switch positions, and you know we like him. We want to keep him around. He got a good mind. He can help groom quarterbacks. He can be a good second, third string quarterback. But then when he comes in and don't win a game all year, coaches lose, GMs lose their job. Coaches lose their job. Why is this guy on the roster? Mike Glennon got $15 million last year to be a backup, to be a starter for the Bears, and only started at like 5 or 6 games, and he sucks. We all knew that he sucked. Did Josh Freeman get that same opportunity? Did he get that same leash? Absolutely not. You know, Tim Tebow, everybody knew he couldn't play quarterback. He can't throw the ball. Everybody knew that. But he still got drafted in the first round, right? And they wasn't even willing to draft Charlie Ward out of Florida State in the first round. I know it was 2 different generations, 2 different decades, but he was by far better than Tim Tebow, Johnny Manziel, Baker Mayfield, every quarterback in this draft in this time. And he said, if I'm not going in the first round, I'm going to the NBA. And that's what he did. It's always like that. They don't want the position to change. They fear change, and that's human nature. Human natures fear change, especially change that they don't understand. And people say, well, he's not accurate with the ball. And at the end of the day, it's a lot of quarterbacks that's not accurate with the ball. It's a lot of quarterbacks that can't drop back 3, 5, 7 step drop back, hitch, and deliver the ball on time. It's a lot of quarterbacks that's limited in the NFL. Look at Peyton Manning his last year. Couldn't throw, had a string bean for an arm. But guess what? They kind of catered, and they kind of, catered the offense around him and catered to the throws he can make. You can cater to a quarterback, trust me. A lot of teams do. Like Chris Carter said, it's a system league, and the NFL is a system league. If you're not in the right system, you will get marginalized, and that's factual. So if you don't want to draft Lamar Jackson, I'm cool with it, because you don't want to, potentially change your system, or you don't think he's a fit for a system that you're not willing to change. That's fine. But to come out like Bill Polian saying, oh, he can't play quarterback, he should switch to receiver right now. Oh, he's too skinny. What about Marcus Mariota? He's skinny. You can put weight on your body. He can get stronger. He can. He could put weight on his frame. We've seen it done before. Kaepernick went vegan. He was weighing 200 pounds. Now he was around 230, expecting to play last year, but it didn't happen. You can do that. I'm not saying this guy gonna come in and start and light up the world. But what I'm saying is, why don't black quarterbacks get the same opportunity and the same leash as white quarterbacks? Come on, Osweiler would have been out the league if he wasn't black, if he wasn't white. Excuse me. I mean, you can go down the list of quarterbacks. The list. Case Keenum sucked it up for years. They did wait it out. He did have a good year. Fitzpatrick waited out, had a good year. But how many black quarterbacks would have been, granted that time? Case Keenum was black, he'd have been out the league. Real talk, he would have. And I argue me in the comment section, because I'm not lying. Everybody knows it. Kellen Clemens would have been out the league. He's another guy. Not Kellen Clemens, but the kid that played for Dallas, that came from Detroit. The quarterback, I can't remember his name. Kellen Moore, I think it was. Come on, he wouldn't have been in the league. You telling me college quarterbacks that come from Kanashua State or something like that, who can't even hit the side of a barn, is going to be able to start in this league? You know, come on. The CJ Bethel, what's the guy that started for the 49ers this year? Garbage. You can't tell me Lamar Jackson can at least come in and beat garbage like him and get a job. And look at RG3. His leash was short as well. Short. They tried to change Warren Moon into a receiver. And look, Warren Moon had a Hall of Fame career. He had to go to the Canadian Football League just to get a shot in the NFL because of his skin color. So it's numerous, time. I mean, Brad Smith, Antoine Randall never got a chance to be the quarterback. I know Randall and Brad Smith wasn't the greatest college quarterbacks, but they never got a chance. But you see guys like Tebow get a chance, who everybody know was garbage at the quarterback position. Whether you love him or not, I like Tebow, but he was garbage. And not only is he getting opportunities in the NFL, they like him so much because he's in the good old boy club. There's no fault of Tim Tebow's his own. But now he's getting a chance at baseball. He's taking up a roster slot on the baseball minor league team. That's somebody that really have talent that could be playing. Hey, but it is what it is. You look at Quincy Carter. I know he had his troubles. Out the league. RG3 didn't get a long leash. Out the league. Josh Freeman had a good year. Had a good year before. Probably a couple straight years. Had a little turbulence in his career. Out the league. But you do got some. I can't mention the guys that's not still in the league. Tyrod Taylor. He finally got his shot. Shout out to Tyrod. Geno Smith somehow is hanging around the NFL, even after getting his jaw broke. You have a Trevor Boykins for the Seattle Seahawks. You have a few black backup quarterbacks that's getting a shot. And I salute them and I commend those teams for giving them a shot and giving them an opportunity. Geno got a shot with the New York Giants after failing so many times. But for every one of those several quarterbacks that didn't get a chance or didn't get, the leash that Case Keenum got, that Nick Foles got. It's more trash non-black quarterbacks than it is good quarterbacks. Good black quarterbacks, And if you want to play the successful and the failure rate, it's way more failing white quarterbacks than black quarterbacks. Obviously the black quarterback pool is scarce, so that's kind of irrelevant, argument. But at the end of the day, why are they trying to change this guy out? Say the same thing about Russell Wilson. If Russell Wilson didn't deliver early in his career, Russell Wilson probably be out the league to a switch positions as well. But he delivered. And when you get the opportunity as a black quarterback, you must deliver. You remember Cameron Newton from College Park, Georgia, went to Florida, got kicked out of Florida for stealing a laptop, went to Blaine Community College, won a JUCO championship, got a second chance at Auburn. That Cam Newton, okay? They was trying to put Blaine Gabbert over him. They was trying to put every quarterback over the draft over him. Every quarterback. Carolina didn't hear the noise. They took Cam Newton. Oh, he this. He can't throw. He can't accurate. Oh, Tim Tebow's a winner, and he just knows how to win. Cam Newton was a winner. Every level, Cam Newton won a championship. And almost won a championship at the NFL level. And then, when you get the black quarterbacks, okay, you get a RG3, you get a Cam Newton. You get a Russell Wilson. Not Russell Wilson. He had help. But they don't have the help. Even Russell Wilson right now, they don't get the help that white quarterbacks do. Oh, you could run, you get a couple receivers. Even Mike Vick in early his career. Roddy Wright was his best receiver, but Roddy Wright wasn't what he ended up being early on when Vick had him. They don't get the amenities that they need. They don't get the help that they need. They don't get all the help that an Aaron Rodgers got. They don't get all the help that a Drew Brees get. They give him maybe okay receiver, a good running game, and okay offensive line, and run, boy, run for it. They don't get that same, and they don't get that same opportunity and length of time to make it work. And those GMs do not build a team around most black quarterbacks. Russell Wilson is the closest one with the defense that he had with Seattle. But offensively, he didn't have nothing. And when Beast Mode left, he carried that team and still don't have nothing offensively. And Randall Cunningham at the end of his career when he had that Vikings team was nasty. But other than that, you can say, other than that, what else? Who else? They always getting the short end of the stick. And I hope Lamar Jackson takes a stand and don't switch his position. At least not right now. And shows him that you could be a good quarterback. But y'all know what it is, CBC.